I really struggle, and I never think I'm doing enough and I should be doing more. I just felt like I had support and I wasn't alone. But as an RN in community, my job is just so wide that I just felt really alone. And once I found your group and the beautiful comments that I got from your team and from the other members, it just gave me a boost to keep going, and that I wasn't alone and I had someone to listen to me that wasn't going to judge me or say that I should have done better or I should have done more or I should have been doing something else. Don't dwell on what you don't get done. Think about what you do get done. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that myself, but once that came out in the exercises, it has changed my headspace. The one that said about, other staff, I probably do expect a lot from the staff because I expect a lot from myself. And last night when I went over things again, I re-listened to what you said about what other people, you can't take on what other people don't do, and they're themselves, and you can't, if they don't do it, it's not your fault, and you can't carry that. You can only do the best you can do, and if they don't do it, well then you can't make people to be like you. So if they're not engaged, well then that's their loss. That's not my fault, because I was trying to do everything so the community weren't missing out. And before I went on holidays, I truly was burnt out. I just didn't think I could come back. So once I listened again to your lectures, that was another thing, was you can't make people be what they're not. The biggest thing I took away was the focusing on what you do in a day, not what you don't get done in a day. And the music and the staffing issues were the biggest things I found helped me get through the day and not carrying it home with me. As nurses, we don't think what we do makes a difference. And you and your group let me know that I made a difference, and the coping mechanisms for me to keep doing what I'm doing has meant the world to me. And I started to look forward to like your daily messages, because there was such, you might just say one or two things, but like I can't remember them off hat now, but it was positive and there was no negativity, and it wasn't like you got to work harder, you got to try harder, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. You acknowledge that not just me, but all nurses, community, hospital, we're all got our backs against the wall at the moment. And you acknowledged that we do our best. And your daily messages, or when you put an email up, or when you messaged me in your video, I was having a shocking day that day, and that just gave me support that I could continue on my day. So you guys mightn't think you've done a lot, but you've helped more than what you'll ever know.